Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And that was nowhere near his best. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much a...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Drogba! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Drogba instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Shevchenko. Messi. Always onto this. Doku is onto this. And this is Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ribery is one whose deliveries we all know about. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space, and he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Atletico Paranaense are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ball in towards the middle. And now a sudden tries one from range. Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Incoming delivery. And now the breakaway. Roberto Baggio. Lovely, now then. And the counter is on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He has found the way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Messi. He's found the way through. Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Drogba. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Drogba. Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Ribery looking to be a menace in the final third. Odo. Baresi. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Nagatomo. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Atletico Paranaense finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. Doku. De Bruyne takes a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to...
And he shoots! Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. Guendouzi with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And they win it back again. De Bruyne, and this is Drogba.
That's good play from him.
And oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Drogba. Guendouzi. Guendouzi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pele. This is a promising build-up. Messi. Shevchenko. He's through here. Shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Looking for a runner. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yaya Toure. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Atletico Paranaense perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's burst through! Plenty to it. Shot a goal! Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Taken back almost at once. Lino. And it's Guendouzi. Looking to play him in. Marcelo. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Okay. And Hullet! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He'll try from distance! Mbappe. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! So, third corner of the game. Guendouzi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Messi. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just had a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Ferran Torres! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Puskás. Messi, played into space. That's beautifully weighted. He's free, he has got space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Roberto Baggio. Puskás. 4 added minutes on the board. Ferran Torres. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doku tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, super find. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Atletico Paranaense with the corner, there first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's destined for the flank. Gendouzi. And this is Shevchenko! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Doku does well to get it back. Gendouzi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Still goalless at the moment. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribery is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's found a way through. Ribery picks it up out wide. It's Basho! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Marcelo quietly revving up. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he's in on goal! Zabani with a fine tackle. Corner number 2 then. And it's Yaya Toure. Decent chance! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Atletico Paranaense have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
And it's come back out to him. And that was struck with genuine force. Doku. To Marcelo. And here's Drogba. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ribery. Now, can they get him away? And this is Drogba. And he is dashing a chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Maradona. Great vision. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Impressive jump. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That has not gone well. And that is out of play. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Atletico Paranaense are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway. No, he's not getting his way this time. Doku cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot! He scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Atletico Paranaense really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Maradona, Roberto Baggio, and it's Yaya Toure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No way through, so back it comes. De Bruyne pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Llorente. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! Messi! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substituição em campo.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Atletico Paranaense are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Teremos uma substituição.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Van der Vaart. Ambrosini. Van der Vaart. He's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van der Vaart. Maradona.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
And pull it! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guendouzi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Could move up a gear here. Ambrosini. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Maradona.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Roberto Baggio. No, that was never going to make it. Roberto Baggio. Lino. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Baggio. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's it. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid wanting